Is the bowling capital?
Sorry, Mr. Vice President.
Standing up. Standing tall, as we say in the bowling business.
Glad you were that time, too. You said that you had a strike that day, so...
Hey, no, I left one standing, John. I don't want to lie.
Are you all set, Mr. Vice President?
Ready. Fire.
Let's continue our discussion.
No, because we've sent our budget to the Congress. It addresses itself to bringing those deficits down. I wish I could say it put it in balance, but it starts that trend in the right direction. And so you'll see a firm push, no holds barred by the administration, all our cabinet secretaries, the president, this vice president, doing what we can to see that those cuts and our budget is enacted. Now, there will be give and take. We do know that some, and you mentioned the Wisconsin delegation, other delegations want to do some fine-tuning. Some want to make some vicious assaults on what we're trying to do. Some don't believe that the deficit should be cut as much as we're proposing. So the time is now to hear from them in the various congressional committees. I say that we have got to do something about the deficits. As the President pointed out, there has been a multi-fold increase in agricultural support. I think most farmers want to see a market economy. They don't want to just have the rug pulled out from under them, but most farmers want to see market determine how much they produce, for example. They want good prices, and that means we've got to get the deficits down so the dollar is not quite as strong, and that means, therefore, that we can export more of the project. So there's going to be some complaints, and there's going to be some farm organizations that resist any change in the support programs. But I think most citizens, and that includes farmers, recognize that something has to be done, and that something is what we've suggested. Now, there may be changes in it in the Congress.
Milwaukee and many.
Yes, and they also rely on employment remaining strong and getting better. And they also would like to see interest rates down. And they also would like to see more opportunity for the young people in college coming out of the Wisconsin universities. And so we are the ones that have to make a suggestion as to how do you balance all of these interests. We want this strongest recovery in decades to continue. We want the rates to keep coming down. And so you have to give in order to take. And what we want to do is to keep that recovery going, and we can't do it if we're going to continue to face deficits of the magnitude we face now.
For years, have they urged 1988?
A few have, yeah. And what I've told them is it's awful early. The American people are fed up with presidential politics, having come out of what I thought at least was a very, very long campaign. But I'm doing some thinking about that, and I don't have to make a decision, John, for, I'd say, till after the congressional elections. But I have said to friends, look, of course I'm interested, and I'm going to take what few prudent steps are required so I can make an intelligent decision 2 years from now. Well, I'm trying to stand up when I bowl, and there's a difference. I'm not too good a bowler, but I would like the record to show on that fantastic fatalistic day in Milwaukee when I went down the alley, not quite as far as the ball did, 9 pins went down. And you should see the suggestions I've gotten from that capital of bowling state from all walks of life. And they've been pretty encouraging, as a matter of fact, although I will admit some have been little critical of my form. I'm coming back. Remember MacArthur the lady? I shall return. And this time I'll show him some real class.
Mr. Vice President, thank you, sir.
Okay.